this game was different from the previous ones. Each game has an history. I think we started very well again. Very well. The team understood the message that it was important to play the game from the very first minute with the right intention, with the right respect for the opponent, but with the right respect from ourselves in terms of putting everything we knew it was important to do. Sekhukhune is a team that is strong in the front. They have players in the front, and they just don't wait too long to put the balls on the back of our defense. Is their strategy, the way they play, mostly playing also by the outside, trying to make diagonals on their wingers. So we had to be aggressive in the front. We had to be really strong on the moment of losing the ball, try to reduce these kind of actions while we still would have the energy needed for that, and then cope with the ones that would enter in our back or enter in our diagonal in the sides, and then had to regroup. So the message was passed, was clear, and it was important that the team understood that as much as we had the ball, the most we would play the game in the way we wanted it to be. Good answer, goals appeared. Then they gave a good answer again to the goal we suffered. I think it was a little bit out of the way that the game was going, the direction, but okay. We scored the second one, and at halftime we were winning. The message at halftime was to enter strong on second half. I think the way we would cope with the 21st minutes of second half would be very important. So I asked the players to give everything they had in order to try to score again, and we did it. So from there the game became not easier, because it's not easy never to play a game, but became more comfortable. And we scored again fourth goal. And when I was about to make the substitutions on the team in order to refresh players, to manage the game, we made a mistake that there's no sense to do, because we should always respect how we play. Obviously that we want to play from the back, but there are some ways to do it. We risk it too much, and there's a small mistake. It's not important. The team then deal with it, and until the end we had to cope with the result and try to arrive on the end of the game with the score that is obviously comfortable, but speaks for 3 points and nothing more than that. We don't worry about goals, we worry about the points. We work hard for those points, and that's how we continue to work, thinking about next game and next game and next game and next game, because you need to respect everybody in this PSL.
Coach, I've got two questions. One, Lucas Suarez came in January. He's been playing. Are you surprised at our
Both statements you did are correct. Jayden indeed he's a player that likes to play football. He's a very clever player. Everybody likes clever players that can manage the ball in the right way, play it on the spaces, also position on the spaces, manage the rhythms of the game. So of course he's one of the ones that has been helping us among the others. So it's a collective work. Also the team is working hard in order for him also to show himself. So, but the midfielders have been doing very well, and we still have players outside that helped, like in last game Albas entered very well. Today again we have Pizzo, we have Neo that is not here, is a national team in the moment. So we have players that indeed can help us. Regarding Lucas, well, it's not easy for me to job in terms of centre backs. We have options, of course. Lucas has been doing quite well. It's not easy. The style of game is not exactly the same that in South America or in Argentina. Too many long balls to cope with, so too many runnings back. I think he's coping with it, but struggling, and we need to manage him in the right way for him to be always available for us, of course. Well, Morena, as you know, we lost in one game that we played here, both of them. So unfortunately we lost them here. And they both had a period of recovery that our medical department and rehab department worked very well, our fitness coaches, so I'm very thankful for that effort that they did. We could recover Tapelo for the last 3 matches. He has been playing, but with a little bit of risk, we knew. So last game I took him out as quick as I could. This game, at halftime, I felt that it was important also to manage him. He is not injured, but he felt that little, let's say, extra fatigue, a little discomfort, and I could not risk. So we were supposed to put already Mood out to play to give him minutes, eventually not halftime, but around, so 30 minutes, 35. I'm happy that he came back, because it's a sign of that he is healthy. And also football players, they should also be healthy to do what they want, and for us obviously to manage the games in the right way.
Coach,
I'm happy that we win every game, and now I'm already thinking about the next one. So now I start to think about next one, and think about next one is make the best so that we arrive quick at home. We provide the proper rest to the players, and then see who can play the game. I'm not happy that we have this schedule. That I'm not happy because it's obviously that is not normal for a team that plays. And imagine you're going to play even at 3:00 in the afternoon when we could have played Sunday or in the night, for example. So we have to cope with the effort, and we'll do it obviously. But as the coach and as a human being, obviously that I stay worried about the condition of the players in terms of managing eventual injuries that I hope that will not happen. Unless they mean victories. So I don't mind winning 1-0 if we win. Things will not always be like this. Obviously that we want to make an offensive team. The players like to play in attack, but I also like the teams to manage the 4 moments of the game, to be balanced when we attack, to cope with clean sheets. That's also important. Most of the times that also gives victories. But as soon as if the goals mean victories, I'm happy. 1-0 for me is always fantastic, 2-0 is fantastic, 2-1 is fantastic, 3-2, well, and then if the opponent starts scoring goals, that obviously is not good. So important to have the players happy most of all, but manage game by game, and now next one is the most important of our lives.
Coach, any updates with Levo Mutiba?
Levo Motiva is on the last stages of his recovery. So he's already integrated in the group, making some work with the group. Let's hope he can help us in the future. No, I don't. Look, I have 51 years old. I have 30 years of football. If there was someone that was not clever enough to understand my way, it's a problem of that person, not those people, not about me. I'm very humble. I know where I am. I just work hard. I'm not nothing special for sure. I just have a wonderful group of players, a wonderful group in the staff, in the management, and I just have to manage all those things. But I have my own career, and please, I spoke about that the first day I arrived. There's no reason to speak about that when we are speaking about because here also all the coaches are high-level coaches. When you are in this level, please, there's no doubts to put on. There's just adaptation to the context, and we manage to do our best in order to adapt to the context that we live in South Africa, and until the moment we are doing well, and I'm very happy. But football is very quick, so let's focus on the next game, most important of our lives, as I said.